Just got a brand new bag. This is a monolith from Interim Designs. Let's take a look. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Pack and Roam. If you're new to the channel, I'm Kevin, and I'm thrilled to be showing you a brand new bag that I just got 2 days ago. So this is a monolith from Interim Design. I waited quite a while for this, so I think it was about 6 months. This was part of a group buy that Interim Design did, and I believe there was 10 of us that ordered a semi-custom monolith from Interim Design, and I just got it 2 days ago. Just showed up on Friday. Today's Sunday, so really excited about this bag, and I wanted to walk you through real quick. I will say I haven't loaded it up yet. I've opened it up, taken a look around the inside, but I haven't loaded it up yet, and I'm gonna be switching out of my current carry into this bag, and that aluminum hardware makes a ton of noise when I drag it on the ground. So this, if we take a look real quick, we'll look at materials first, and this is EPLX 600 Recore material on the outside, and then the inside has EPX 200 material, I believe. Super cool material all the way around, and nice coated AquaGuard zippers all the way around. This one's got aluminum WeTool hardware across the board. We've got two kinds of fidlock fasteners on here. So we got a V-buckle for the sternum strap, and then we've got these slide locks for the water bottle retention strap above the water bottle pocket. Very cool design. So many features. So this will be a first look video. We'll go through some basics. After I've had a chance to use it for a while, I'll do a full review. And I love all the aluminum hardware on there. Super cool, but very noisy. All right, so let's take a look at some of the exterior features of this bag. And starting with the front, we've got some shock cord across the front of this, so that obviously provides a little bit of versatility. If I want to bungee something on there, I've got the shock cord, maybe a jacket, sweater, obviously whatever will fit in there, and that shock cord will support. Under that, we've got a flat panel. I did order the custom silencer with it. So you got a massive loop panel on the front of this if I want to put patches. Otherwise, I've got a nice silencer that completely covers that loop field with the same material the rest of the bag is made out of. Above that, we've got a nice, so all these zippers, like I said, are the matte coated AquaGuard or YKK zippers. Super cool, but we've got a front quick access pocket right here, and then you've got two kind of admin pockets down the front of this. Zipper access from either side, so you have some on-body access. If you want to swing it off a shoulder and get into one of these pockets, you can do that. Up behind that, then we've got the main zipper all the way around, and the way this is set up, so this is a quad zip setup. There's 4 zippers all the way around this thing, and for some reason I have these 2 all the way down there, but it is a quad zip setup. You've got 4 zippers all the way around, so you can kind of position those or configure them any way you want based on how you want to access it, which is pretty cool. Behind that main zipper, we've got a nice ergonomically designed grab handle. So this one has a little bit of mesh padding underneath, just really comfortable grab handle. I think it's like the perfect width. It's not too fat, not too skinny. It's got a nice, it stays kind of ready to grab for you. Very nicely padded, and it does feel great in hand. Behind that, then, there is a little hang loop. So I love when that's included in the bag because you can hang it from that loop and don't have to hang it from this. This is going to be easier to hang from if you want to hang it up against the wall than trying to, hook that to something and hold it on there. We've got the yoke with some load lifters. There's some like G buckles on here. This is all aluminum hardware, and then you got strap management built into those. So very cool feel to it. The back of the straps has this mesh on it. It feels very breathable. Same with this back panel. So you got 2 big sections of mesh right here, and then a nice groove in the middle, which is going to provide for some airflow, I think. And then under that, we've got a removable. So this is a removable luggage strap with some G-hooks or some of the gatekeepers on there. If you don't need the luggage pass through, you can pull that off, which is nice. So on this, I guess, depending on how you look at it, but the left or the right side, you've got a water bottle pocket. So it's expandable with, I believe, that's some ultra mesh material right there. And then you've got some retention built in with a fidlock closing strap. So if you want to strap something in there, maybe a tripod, whatever you think, umbrella, obviously, something a little bit longer that you want to retain. On the opposite side, we've got a side grab handle. So that's super cool, very convenient. I like to have multiple grab handles on a bag. Definitely makes it a little bit more travel ready. And just looking around, I mean, that's the bulk of it. So the straps themselves, I haven't tried this on with a load yet, but I have put it on my back a bit. And I think it's going to be very comfortable. It looks like a pretty nice setup for a yoke or for a harness setup. You've got a couple aluminum D-rings on there if you want to hang something from there. The sternum strap on this one is a fidlock V-buckle, and then there's some aluminum tri-glides on there. This is all open, so it's nice because you got a lot of adjustability. You could even pull these off and put these up here if you wanted higher up. And then more aluminum hardware down here with strap management built in throughout. I think that's about it for the outside. The only thing that's missing for me is if I undo this, I want to be able to stow it somewhere, because these V-buckles can, like those edges there, can catch on clothing and stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this off of here for now. So this is a V-buckle sternum strap with a, I believe a WeTool aluminum gatekeeper that I bought from Jake over at rucksafely.com. And I'm gonna stick this on here for now. So this part is easy to swap out, whereas these are kind of a pain sometimes on Go Ruck bags, but that's easy to swap out. So I think I'll leave that on there as a hanger, and then I don't have that in the way. If I wanna swap it back to the GR1, I can do that whenever I want. And I think we're good to go now. All right, so what else for exterior? I think we just about covered all of it. Let's open this thing up and take a look at the interior. All right, let's start with some of these quick access pockets. So, we've got a nice, again, matte coated zipper on this front one. You've got a nice zipper garage for this to slide up into. So very good weather protection for that. It's got that coyote material on the inside. So this one, if you look, it goes down to about here. So that's actually a pretty good space in there. There's not a lot of really volume to it, so it's gonna be better for flat items. I mean, let's see if my DJI mic, that'll fit in there. You're probably pushing down into the main compartment a little bit, but definitely a very handy spot for a pocket. And you've got two of them. You've got two top accessible quick access pockets, which is just super cool. This one, the width is a little bit narrower, but it's got a lot of volume to it. All right, so that's one pocket. We've got another side access pocket right here. So this one is just wide open, and this is that EPX 200 coyote material. Awesome look to it. We've just got a lot of wide open space in there. So that would be great for some flat pouches, flat items of any nature, really. And then on the other side, this is like the admin setup. That is super cool. So we've got a bungee in here with some, and that's removable. If you want to pull that out, it's kind of looped through itself. You see that? So very cool idea. And then it's got a bungee on it, and then a metal or aluminum clip on there for your keys. Very cool setup. Got some organization in there. So a couple slip pockets, some stretchy loops, a larger slip pocket over here. You got another one of these loops. So if you want to hang the keys from that one, I suppose you could hang them from that one. Overall, super cool setup. That is pretty nice. Look at that. Just fantastic construction. This bag is extremely well made. All right, we got some nice zipper pulls to pull against for both of these. All right, and that's gonna provide just really good on-body access for those pockets right there. All right, let's open up. Let's look at the laptop compartment. So the only thing I've put in here so far is I do have my 14-inch MacBook Pro in there. Fits in there handily, no problem at all. There's a removable frame sheet behind there with some Velcro. You've got a Velcro false bottom in there that you can adjust if you need to. So it's just like a little section of material, and you know, it's adjustable. So if you wanted to, I guess, raise your laptop up a little bit, or you want to sit farther down, and it feels like there's quite a bit of room in there. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just got that in there. That Velcro's in on both sides, and then your laptop sits down in it. So you've got a little bit of adjustability. Yeah, and I'd say those strips of Velcro in there are probably about 2 inches. So you can kind of adjust the height. And then if you go all the way to the bottom, then there's no false bottom. But this provides a nice false bottom for your laptop compartment that's adjustable. So really, really cool design. Very cool setup. And I don't think you're gonna probably be able to get a good view down into the bottom of that, but I'll take a look to see. Now, can you see in there? A little bit, but it's kind of tight width-wise. Let me see if I can put this back in there. All right, so very cool laptop compartment setup. Let's take a look at the main compartment now. So we're gonna open up the main compartment, and this is what we're looking at. So this is what we're looking at. Very cool setup. I did get a matching admin pouch too. So this has got some ultra stretch on the front, and then it's the EPLX 600 Recore material, and then also the Coyote on the inside. So really cool matching setup. That's awesome. Can't wait to load all of this up. And then you can see we've got a pleated pocket right here with some expansion to it, so you get a little bit of bulk out of that pocket, a little bit of volume. We've got a mesh pocket underneath that. This is not stretch mesh, but it's feels like a very, I guess, durable mesh. Offers good visibility. We've got the Interim Design logo in there. And then on the back panel, we've got a couple of ultra mesh stretch pockets on the side, big loop field down here, and then we've got another loop field up here with a row of pals across the top. Very cool setup. Nicely padded pockets. So this, you got a big slip pocket on the back side of this, and it's very nicely padded. So there's some foam padding in there. Very cool setup. Can't wait to load this thing up and test it out. I'm gonna be switching. So I've been using the Recon Mashup 2.0 from Defy as my main daily driver bag for the last month or two. And I'll be doing a full review on this. Meanwhile, I'm going to be swapping this into this to see how everything fits and how it's going to carry. All right, let's open this up, and I'm going to start taking stuff out of there. So I've got some miscellaneous paperwork in there. And let's throw that in here for now. And I think that's a good spot for paperwork. So it might take us a little while to settle into this bag and figure out where we want what, but I'm gonna start putting stuff in places now. So I've got a med pouch, and I've got a nano bag, I've got some Afrin, and these portable hand warmers, or the rechargeable hand warmers I've been using, are all in there. I think we'll stick some of these probably in the quick access pockets. This is the admin side. I've got this loose key that I've had in there for a while. I'm going to stick that in that little zipper pouch right there so that doesn't get lost. And I think I'm going to stick this air tag in there with it. And then maybe the hand warmers can go in this slip pocket down here. Let's see, can I get those out easily? Maybe. Yeah, I think those will go down there. All good on-body access to those. I think that's all we're going to put in there for right now. This I think this pouch will put down, let's see if that fits in this pocket. It does. It's a little chunky, but it does. I'm going to put the nano bag in there for now too, and I'm going to put the Afrin in there for now too. And that's a little chunky, but I think that's where we'll put it for now. All right, let's open this up. I've got some of my work stuff in here, so Pocket Pharmacy. I think Pocket Pharmacy is going to go in this main quick access pocket all the way up here on top. That's something I'm going to be getting into and out of probably pretty frequently. And I think it's a little bit too bulky for this pocket. All right, this I think that stuff will go on the inside. Let's put that stuff. I'm thinking I'm probably going to use maybe these Ultra Mesh slip pockets for now. So I think the Leatherman will go in there. I'll clip the light to the side in there too, and I think that's where that's going to go for now. All right. Then I have been carrying, this has been my EDC organizer. This is the Ultimate EDC organizer from Garage Built Gear. I'm just going to throw that in there for now. At some point, I'm going to have to figure out what to put in here. But I don't know if those are going to swap one for one. I've got some work essentials in that, laptop charger, out and grinder. That's going to go down there. Actually, I might put it on this side so it doesn't bang into that metal stuff. I think this will sit right here for now. And then I've got some coffee beans. So I think that's all going to fit nicely in there for now. I don't have anything in that pocket, nothing in that pocket. I think that's all I had in that bag. All right, so that's our preliminary loadout. And then this I'll probably swap out with this, but how's this gonna fit in there? Well, I think that's more than doable. Probably even put that up there, depending on how fat I load it out. Let's say I gotta stick it up there. That'll probably work. Okay. I don't have my laptop computer, or I forgot my work laptop at work. So this is going to be my stand-in, my 14-inch MacBook. Let's throw that in there. All right, there we go. I've gotten everything out of the Defy bag and into the Interim Design Monolith. And this is going to be my daily carry for now. Let's see how this fits. Okay. Yeah, I will say right off the bat, it's different. I gotta get used to it. It needs to go up a little bit higher there. Oh yeah, that feels good. Straps feel like they want to spread a little bit. Definitely needs to be a little broken in, but that feels good. How does it look? Does it look good? Oh yeah, that's comfortable. So I don't know. We'll have to see what long-term wear feels like. I may have to pull these a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, that feels good. Yeah, definitely feels nice. Feels good on the shoulders. Definitely sits above, well above my belt line. So I mean, preliminarily, that is comfortable. I think it's going to work out just fine. I don't know what long-term use is going to do, so we'll have to do some long-term carry testing to see how comfortable it is, but I would say right off the bat, it feels very promising. All right, so that is an Interim Design Monolith, all loaded up, ready for testing. I'll be carrying this probably for the next several weeks. I want to get really acquainted with this bag, and then I'll do a full review on the Monolith from Interim Design as soon as I feel like I know it well enough to give you some valuable information. But what do you think? Does this look like a cool bag? Would you buy one? Do you have one? Definitely drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think of the Monolith from Interim Design. Meanwhile, If you found this video useful or entertaining, definitely hit the like button below for me, and also consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks.